Hi all, welcome back to Abhi YouTube channel. This is Suhasini. I'm mom of two handsome kids. My older one is a teenager. Second one is kid with special needs. I'm a former IT manager currently working as a teacher. Travel with us through the world of Abhi where we share our experiences and some of these will bring tears in your eyes and smile on your face. Let's get into the video. Like I said in my previous video about Minnesota harsh winters, they paint a picture of stillness. But nature, in its quiet wisdom, reminds us of an incredible truth. Beneath the surface, life persists, holding on with resilience, waiting for spring. This lesson from nature mirrors our journey with Abhi. There were moments in his life that felt like endless winters, times when he looked pale, tired, and fragile. On days when he was sick, he would lose interest in eating as his body is focused on recovering. This loss of appetite would eventually worsen, no matter how much I tried to encourage him to eat or drink. It would reach to a point where he refused everything, leading to dangerously low blood sugar levels and dehydration. As a mother, I did everything I could to help him regain his strength, trying different foods, flavors, and even creative ways to make feeding more appealing. But despite of all my efforts, there were moments when nothing seemed to work. Those days were incredibly hard, watching him struggle and feeling helpless to better him. During a regular checkup, the doctor on that day referred us to a pediatrician who was passionate about helping children with special needs. She introduced us to the idea of GI tube, a feeding tube that could ensure Abhi got the nutrition he needed, especially on the days when Abhi is sick. But as parents, we were hesitant. My husband worried it might make Abhi forget how to eat orally. He was determined to explore every other option first before we proceed with GI tube. We turned to Ayurvedic medicine, seeking natural ways to stimulate Abhi's appetite. For a time, it seemed to work. Abhi stopped falling sick frequently. His energy improved slightly, but his growth still fell short of what he should be on the growth chart. The winter in our heart lingered, and then came a night we will never forget. One evening, Abhi wasn't feeling well. I gave him some medicine and put him to bed, hoping he would feel better. Around 3 a.m., I started to worry because his fever wasn't going down, and I realized he didn't have enough food or fluid previous evening. I was concerned. I turned to my husband and said, "We need to take Abhi to emergency room immediately. His fever isn't subsiding and something doesn't feel right." My husband rushed Abhi to hospital along with my mother, while I stayed back as I had office work the next morning. The doctors initially checked Abhi's vitals. Everything appeared normal except his fever. They checked his blood sugar, knowing that during illness, Abhi often lost his appetite, which could lead to dangerously low sugar levels. To our shock, the results confirmed it. His sugar levels had dropped to a critical 25. The situation escalated rapidly. His blood pressure dropped. Doctors could not find vein to start IV. A team of 10 medical professionals gathered, each working with focus and urgency. For 45 minutes, they fought to stabilize him, documenting every second, every action. It was a chaotic scene, yet somehow managed with precision and care. Those 45 minutes felt like an eternity, a lifetime compressed into moments of fear and hope. Even today, when I hear my husband recount that critical moment, it shakes me to my core. But then, I'm reminded of the trees during Minnesota winters, standing strong, their roots deeply anchored in frozen ground, enduring the hardest conditions. Yet, when spring arrives, they come back to life, sprouting fresh leaves, a powerful reminder of resilience and the hope of a better, brighter days ahead. That's exactly what we decided to do for Abhi, to stand strong through the winters of his life, believing in the brighter days ahead. With every setback, we held on to the hope. And just like the trees, Abhi started to show signs of new growth, small but significant. Once Abhi stabilized from this critical illness, we met his pediatrician again. After careful consideration, we decided to go ahead with gtube procedure to ensure Abhi got the nutrition he needed without this constant struggle. It was a difficult decision, but it was necessary for his well-being. As we reflect on this journey with the feeding tube, it's been exactly 1 year and 4 months since Abhi started this chapter of his life. And what a difference it has made so far. We no longer worry about the minor illness, and his blood sugar values are under control. Meal times have become moments of joy, not stress. We have seen incredible progress in his weight and growth, making steady strides on the growth chart. Traveling is now a breeze. His stamina and strength have grown tremendously, and Abhi is more active and full of life than ever. Abhi's journey has been a roller coaster of emotions, but it's also a story of resilience and hope. Thank you for being a part of our story. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Abhi Tumemu for more inspiring stories. Together, let's celebrate the small victories in life. See you all in the next video.